If you're wondering which bass Bluetooth speakers are worth your money, stick around! After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion, let's get into it. JBL PartyBox 310. Let me tell you about this absolute unit of a speaker. With its dual 176mm woofers and bass boost feature, this thing hits so hard it might actually make your neighbors file a noise complaint. The battery lasts for 18 hours and it's got this cool RGB light show that syncs to your music, plus you can connect a mic and pretend you're the next American Idol. The downside, well, at 38 pounds, you might need to hit the gym before carrying this beast around, and bass-heavy tracks can get muddy at maximum volume. Would I buy it? Maybe, if I was planning to start an illegal underground party business in my basement. JBL Boombox 3. This bad boy packs a serious punch with its 180-watt output and can blast music for 24 hours straight, making it perfect for those never-ending pool parties since it's completely waterproof with an IP67 rating. The bass response is impressive thanks to its dual passive radiators, though it lacks some of that deep rumble in the sub-bass region, and at $500, it's gonna make your wallet cry. The sound quality is clean even at max volume with minimal compression artifacts, which is pretty damn impressive. Would I buy it? Yes, because it's basically like having a small nightclub that you can actually carry around. Bose SoundLink Max. Bose really went all out with this one. It's got a wide soundstage with crisp audio and pronounced bass that sounds way bigger than its actual size. The speaker supports fancy codecs like aptX Adaptive, and with its IP67 rating, you can dunk it in water and it'll keep playing like nothing happened. The major bummer is that at $400, they couldn't even bother to include a built-in microphone for calls, and there's no party mode at launch. Would I buy it? No, because for the same price, I could get something that actually lets me take calls when my mom wants to check if I'm still alive. JBL Xtreme 4. This thing is like the middle child of JBL's lineup. Not as massive as the Boombox 3, but still packing enough punch to shake your room. It's got this cool AI sound boost feature that keeps the audio quality solid at lower volumes, and the battery lasts for a whopping 27 hours. The bass starts to drop off past 60% volume though, and it can get a bit screechy at max volume, which is kind of disappointing for a $380 speaker. Would I buy it? Maybe, if I can't afford the Boombox 3 but still want to annoy my neighbors with some decent bass. Ultimate Ears Hyperboom. This beast delivers seriously powerful sound with deep bass that will make your walls shake, and its adaptive EQ automatically adjusts the sound based on where you place it. The battery life is insane at 24 hours, though it's a bit heavy to carry around and expensive as hell. Would I buy it? Yes, because it's basically the king of party speakers with excellent balanced sound that doesn't distort even at max volume. Sony SRS-XG500. The sound is crisp and booming up to 60% volume, but push it further and it starts to sound like your drunk uncle trying to sing karaoke. It's got some cool party features like RGB lights and a mic inputs for those who think they can sing, plus it's water resistant so you can splash it at pool parties. Would I buy it? Maybe. Because while it's not the best sounding speaker out there, it's cheaper than the Hyperboom and has those sweet extra features. JBL Authentics 300. This retro looking chunky boy pumps out 100 watts of power with impressive bass thanks to its down-firing passive radiator. The battery life is pretty disappointing at just 8 hours, and it's about as weatherproof as a paper bag in a hurricane. Would I buy it? No, because while it sounds great and looks sexy, there are better options at this price point that won't die on you mid-party. Marshall Middleton. This speaker hits harder than you'd expect for its size, with killer bass response and a sound that stays clean even when you crank it up. The design screams "I'm a rock star" with its guitar amp aesthetics, though it's heavier than it looks and the battery life is nothing special. Would I buy it? Yes, because it's built like a tank with IP67 water resistance and delivers consistently excellent sound across all genres. Soundcore Motion 300. Look, for 30 watts of power, this little thing packs quite a punch, with surprisingly clear mids and decent bass response, though it does struggle a bit with the deep low-end frequencies. The battery life is solid at 13 hours, and it's got that fancy LDAC codec support, but let's be real, the bass up feature is more like bass down sometimes, making tracks sound duller instead of deeper. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's a good all-rounder if you're not a bass head. Tribit XSound Plus 2. This bad boy comes with 30 watts of power and pumps out some seriously impressive bass for its size, especially with that X bass mode turned on, and damn, 24 hours of battery life at 60% volume is no joke. The sound can get a bit harsh at higher volumes though, and the default EQ settings are about as exciting as watching paint dry, but thankfully you can fix that with the 9-band equalizer in the app. Would I buy it? Yes, it's basically a Beats pill without the Apple tax. JBL Flip 6. This thing is built like a tank with its IP67 rating and delivers some pretty powerful bass thanks to those dual passive radiators, plus it's got that signature JBL sound clarity that makes vocals pop. The battery life is kind of meh at 12 hours, and it gets a bit screamy in the treble when you crank it up, but for its compact size, it's bringing more thump than it has any right to. Would I buy it? Yes, it's like the Nokia 3310 of Bluetooth speakers, just won't die. JBL PartyBox 1000. Holy crap, this absolute unit cranks out 1100 watts of pure party power and can shake your entire house with bass that goes down to 30 hertz. It's basically like having a nightclub in a box. The thing weighs as much as a small child and needs to be plugged in at all times, but it comes with a DJ pad and enough bass to make your neighbors file a noise complaint. Would I buy it? No, unless I'm planning to start an illegal underground rave in my basement. Bose SoundLink Flex. Let me tell you, this little beast packs a surprising punch with its bass. It's like having a subwoofer in your pocket, delivering deep lows without getting muddy, even at high volumes. The sound adapts automatically when you move it around thanks to this position IQ thing, which is pretty neat, but damn, the treble could use a bit more sparkle and the bass starts to thin out in bigger spaces. Would I buy it? Yes, it's built like a tank, sounds great for its size, and I can finally take those shower concerts to the next level. Sony ULT Field 7. This absolute unit of a speaker is basically what happens when bass meets steroids. It's got two different ULT modes that'll either give you refined depth or shake your neighbor's house down. The bass is clean and precise even at party volumes, but at 14 pounds, you might need to hit the gym before carrying this bad boy around. Would I buy it? Maybe if you've got $500 burning a hole in your pocket and want to piss off your entire neighborhood with incredible bass. This is your speaker. Sonos Move 2. This fancy pants speaker brings some serious bass gravity to the table with deep, impactful lows that don't turn into mud, and it even remembers to keep the vocals clear. The bass response is pretty similar to the original Move, but now it's got better battery life and can actually do stereo sound. Though let's be real, at this price, you could probably buy a whole sound system. Would I buy it? Yes, if you're loaded and want a premium bass experience that'll make your wallet cry but your ears happy. Anker Soundcore 2. Alright, let's keep it real. This budget warrior tries its best with bass, but struggles like a puppy on a hardwood floor, especially when you crank up the volume. It's got decent sound for the price and impressive battery life. But if you're looking for that chest-thumping bass experience, you might want to look elsewhere or save up for something beefier. Would I buy it? No. While it's a solid budget option, there are better speakers out there if you're serious about bass. Marshall Emberton II. Look, the bass on this tiny beast isn't gonna shake your house down. It starts dropping off at 60 hertz, but damn if it doesn't sound clean and balanced. The sound spreads in all directions, which is awesome for parties, and it pumps out some seriously detailed audio that'll make rock music sound fantastic. Battery life is a solid 30 hours, but crank that volume up past 75% and the sound quality goes to shit real quick. Would I buy it? Maybe. If you're into rock music and want something that looks cool as hell while still being portable. JBL Charge 5. This bad boy brings the thunder with 40 watts of power and can hit 100 decibels, making it significantly louder than the Emberton II. The bass radiators on the sides look like they're ready to pop out and run away, but they deliver some serious punch. Though electronic music can sound a bit chaotic, it's got this annoying habit of thinning out the bass when you crank it up, and the sound only comes from the front, which sucks for group settings. Would I buy it? Yes, it's basically the party speaker equivalent of a tank with killer battery life and the ability to charge your phone when it dies from playing too much terrible music. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the base of Bluetooth speakers for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.